Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Denison, your billionaire farmer. So in this video today, we are going to discuss how to start a small scale pig production business in Nigeria in 2024. So if you intend to start a pig production business, this video have simulate step-by-step guide that will help you to make a better and informed decision and invest your money wisely. Yeah, this is I've been into pig business since 2016. I've been doing this commercially around 2019, right? So it's a business that I've understand the A to Z. I've known what it takes. I've made series of mistakes. I've lost so much money, hundreds of millions, thousands of dollars in this business. So I'm going to share with you some of my mistakes and experience that can guide you as a beginner, so that you don't make some of my mistake but make a better investment decision. So stay connected, and all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and stay connected as I bring you valuable content of what I have learned practicing on the field, right? So let's dive straight into the subject of today. So let's look at pig business in general. What is the market like? You know, is it a profitable business? Is it something that you should invest your money into? I want you to know that pig production can make you a millionaire within 12 months. This is not a blogger talking or an internet farmer talking. Somebody that have been into it and understand what it takes. And I'm telling you that within 12 months, if you do it well, if you follow a professional advice, somebody who have been into it to guide you, within 12 months you'll be able to make you a millionaire. Yes. And a female pig usually can give birth within 2 to 3 months, within 2 to 3 times a year. So it takes 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days for pigs to litter, right? So if a source you take in today, you start counting today, you start counting that month. So within 3 months, 3 weeks and 3 days, that pig must litter. This is something that I've calculated for a very consistent number of times, though depending on how you manage it, right? But then it has been proven by many other pig farmers that within 3 months your pig should be able to give birth. So you know that within a year at least you should have nothing less than 3 cycles of birth. So you can imagine that kind of business where one pig can litter as many as 20 piglets. One pig can litter as many as 20 piglets. I have that variety of pig that can give you that amount. Some can litter 7. I think that is the list of how many my pig have litter. There's some pig that can litter 1 anyway, sometimes even 2. But my list is 6, 7. My list is 7. So we have some that can litter 12, 15. So let's assume you are going to have 15 piglets within a period of 3 times within 12 months. So let's say 10. Let's just keep it at 10. 10 times 3. So you're having 30 piglets. And these piglets, remember, you also have female inside. And these female too are going to multiply again for you. So can you see how much you can make from this pig? The same little piglets can grow, and within 4 months, within 5 months, they will litter for you again. So you see that within 12 months you have pigs, the parent stock have developed other piglets, and those piglets have grown to soul, and they are going to litter for you again. And if, for example, it is male pigs that is litter for you, what are you going to do? You still sell those piglets and make money. You allow them to grow, you fatten them and sell. So this business is a good business, right? And you can start with a little capital and grow. That is one of the advantages. You can start with as little as any amount of money and grow. You don't need so much amount of money for you to be able to start this business. It's a very good business. So I want us to understand the pig breed. You know, we have different breed in pigs, right? Different varieties. There are many, right? But these are the common ones that most of the farmers in Africa and in Nigeria breed. So I want us to look at the number one of it is large white. Large white, we have landrace, we have Duroc, and we have local breed. So this large white, this is a breed that is known for large size, right? And it grows very quick and high fertility. High fertility there means that if your pig is to take in, that is if you mate with the male pig, the probability of it taking in is very high. You know, we have some instance where the pig will mate, but the female pig will not take in. So you don't want to go for a breed like that. But normally in my pig farm we do artificial insemination, right? We collect the sperm of the female pig and then we mix it, we collect the sperm from the male and inject into the female pig and it litters. So we don't do natural mating, no. So we do artificial insemination. But even if you're not doing artificial insemination, this large white have higher fertility rate than other breed. Not that the other breed will not take in, but this one is more. Now we have another one, landrace. Landrace is very good. It is very hard. They don't fall into some of the normal sicknesses. You know, they can survive so many things, right? And they can take good care of their piglets. You know, we have some varieties of pig that once they litter, if you, the farmer, doesn't take care of them, they can even sleep on the piglets and kill them there. We have witnessed that. So, but then this landrace is they are caring mothers. When they give birth to their piglets, they make sure they take good care of them, feed them. When they are sleeping, they hardly press them. So these are the breed that you have. Then Duroc. Duroc is very good for meat. It doesn't have fat. You know, large white has much fat. The same with landrace, they have much fat. But then Duroc is pure meat. If you have not eaten, let's assume you say you don't eat pig, you say you don't eat pork, and you can give you Duroc meat and tell you it's cow, and if care is not taken, you will know, because the meat is lean, pure meat, right? So it's very good. So it's depending on what you want to do. You're going into the pig farming business for what? To rear meat, or is it for the fat? You know, there are so many things that you have to consider. So if it is pure meat that you want to be selling, then you go for Duroc. It's very expensive, right? One piglet of like maybe 4 weeks can cost you as much as 200 to 250,000, 500,000, depending on the farm. Pure breed of Duroc is very expensive, very, very expensive. You know, but it grows very fast. The meat is good, and they are rugged, so it's a very good breed. Then the local breed, you know all those ones. These are the normal ones that you see in our villages. Our parents, they have it. They survive anywhere. They will just sleep in the mud. Some of them, they don't even have house for them. They will just allow them to be moving around, destroying people, farm properties and the rest. But they are rugged. They hardly fall sick, right? So depending on what, but the growth is very slow. So for this type of pigs now, the local breed, for example, now you can keep one pig, and if you take the pig more than 12 months, it has not reached to table size. It has not grown big that somebody can eat. So that kind of, if you're going into it for business, I don't advise you keep local pigs, because you will not make anything out of it. They will consume a lot of food, but their growth is very slow. So the recommended breed from me to you is either large white, landrace, or Duroc. These are the ones that you should focus on, right? These are the ones that are good for you as a beginner. They can give you good money. They can help you. You know, you will not pass through stress of rearing pigs for months and not getting anything out of it. Now, so let's look at feeding and nutrition, right? So another major reason why many pig farmers don't make money is that they don't know how to manage pig feed. You know, while I was running my commercial pig farm, before I have incident, right, on the farm, what we were doing before was that we will go to markets, we buy grains ourselves and formulate our feed, because pig feed is not easily seen in the market, formulated in the market like fish feed and poultry feed. So as a pig farmer, you have to look for a way to be able to formulate your own feed by yourself. And one of the advantage of homemade feed is that you put the right ingredients at the right quantity, the right volume, right? So feeding and nutrition, if you're producing feed yourself as a farmer and you have this knowledge, it will help you, man, to get the best results of what you're doing, right? So things like protein, you will not joke with it. Energy, minerals and vitamins, you will not joke. And some of the micro ingredients, you buy them, you mix the right quantity. So if you're formulating, let's say 1 ton of feed, and you're to put a maize offers now 100 kg, you will not go and sort it and put 80. Or if you are to put salt 3 kg, you will not go and sort and put 1 kg. You know what you're doing, you have checked your pig, so you're formulating the right feed for them. And one thing we feed in pigs is that as they grow, their feed also change. It's just like we human beings. You will not be taking 1 to 3 milk that is meant for baby of 1 to 3 months as an adult now. You will not even like the taste, and it will not help your bones as much. So it's the same thing with pigs. As they are growing, their feed is changing. So you have to know all of this. So it will help you as a beginner farmer first understand feeding pattern. And pigs does not consume just like that. Many people just believe that pigs can always be eating, and that mistake have made many people not to make money in pig production. Pig does not eat every time. The required number of kg a pig should eat, at least for 1 month to 5 months, is maximum of 4 kg per day. This is proven, and this is what we have done on our farm on several occasions. We have gotten good meat. 4 kg per day. You give 2 kg in the morning, you give 2 kg in the evening, 2 times. When you start feeding your pigs like that from day one, they understand the feeding pattern. Their system adjusts to the feeding pattern. Like in my farm, once it's 7 a.m. in the morning, and my farm attendants delayed from coming to feed the pigs, they will start crying. And once they eat, you will never hear them talk. You will never hear noise from my farm till it is 4. So once it is 4, you will hear them crying again, because they are telling you it's time for their feed. That is how much we have trained these pigs. So when you are starting pig farm, you have to know their feeding pattern. You have to design a pattern for them to suit your target. So if I am rearing my pigs with a goal to sell at 4 months, and I have a specific number of kg I want to reach, then maybe I can increase their feed. I decide to say, okay, let me do 5 kg per day or 6 kg per day per pig, instead of doing the normal 4 that I'm doing, because there's a target I'm looking for. It will boost their growth. But if you just give them feed, they will consume it a lot like that. It will be a loss to you. So you have to understand the ratio of how you feed them and feed conversion ratio. One thing in livestock is garbage in, garbage out. It's what you give that you get at the end of the day. So if you don't feed your pigs well, you have stunted growth. And if you overfeed them, you will not be able to make profit. You will not be able to make profit. So both feeding and nutrition has to be taken good care of. As a beginner farmer, you have to study it before you inject your money into the project. Now, how about housing? One among the reasons why most African farmers lost their pigs is because of housing. We don't invest much money in pig housing because they are rugged, right? So we just have like the sample that we have in our A there. You can see the pen, just normal wood. Then you just provide small shelter for them to run to if it is raining. Then you put feed for them anywhere. You pour water for them anywhere. So when they eat all of this, they contaminate virus easily. So housing is very important to a point that I prefer having an automated pen and keep just 2 pigs inside than having 1,000 pigs in a pen that is not modern. Right, I have done that mistake before. I was running a pig farm, very big commercial pig farm. Right, we slaughter like 4 pigs per day. That was the minimum in my meat shop. What we are doing, 4 pigs per day. And the mistake we made was that we did not invest much money in getting a more standard modern pen. So the pen we are using, most times when swine fever came, you will not be able to control it because the water is not coming out from a good source. They can match their legs there, they can shit, so many kinds of dirty environment. Yeah, so I've seen many people, many farms like that. If you watch some of my video, you see inside my pen very clean. We bath our pig, we give them the best, right? But what I'm trying to let you understand here is that housing requirement is very important. So look at the part B that we have here. That is the best requirement of a pen, right? So you can see that the feeding lots that are there, everything is automated. You can see the fans that take away ventilation from the pen and everything. So one thing with pig I also learned as I've practiced is that it's not the times that they want to be in a cold weather. So if you look at the first pen that is common in Africa and many farmers, they don't have a shelter where if they don't want to be cold, they can run to. So breeze enter everywhere all the time during rainy season, so it makes the pig not to grow as they should in some season. But if you have this kind of pen, breeze is coming in, breeze is going out, and the place is warm and it's not too hot, right? Because there is ventilation, cross ventilation, right? So you have to invest money in getting. So for a start, of course, you can start with the normal construction with wood. But as you're starting, know that your plan is to get a bigger pen, a modern pen, where everything is controlled. Right. So the next part is that marketing your pigs or your pork. So now you have grown them to maturity. It's time to market. How do you do? This is the first part of this video, right? But I just decided to put it next to the last slide because before you invest into any business, you have to first sell it. You have to first sell it. I keep telling people that come to me and all my students, right, that for you to be able to make money in any agricultural business, first sell the product. Don't go and stock plenty fish and then at the end of the day you tell me that you are looking for where to buy your fish. Why not start selling fish? See how do people buy this market, right? Many people reach out to my DM on WhatsApp and I have 10 pigs, I have 20 pigs, I don't know where to sell. So why did you even keep the pigs in the first place? And I believe this is where the mistakes usually come from. People don't calculate. People don't make that research first. So they just go invest money and then keep pigs because maybe they have passion for pig. So when it's time to sell, they start looking for markets. But you have to identify your market early before you even start. So let me just say a quick one. Like now, we are targeting to do like 10 hectares of cassava, me and some of my partners. So what we are doing is that before we even do that, I'm going to communicate with the company that buys cassava and process, a Chinese company that buy cassava from our place to process. I'm going to meet them, know who is their director, know the kind of cassava variety that they want, right, and know how. Have to understand what they want. How much do they pay per kg? Then before we can go and plant cassava, we'll plant the variety that can give us money. So when you identify your market, you will now know whether am I going to keep large white or Duroc, or am I going to keep landrace? Your target market is the one to give you that information. So even if you like or love Duroc, but the target market prefer to buy large white, right? And large white, honestly, it gives more meat than Duroc. That is another thing. Duroc can give you pure meat that is not with fat, but then large white will give you plenty of meat, though it will mix with fat. So do your customers prefer the meat that is coming to them that does not have plenty fat? Then you go for Duroc. Okay, they don't care much about that. Okay, you go for large white and landrace because they produce much meat. So local butchers, people that you can sell to, you have to understand how they buy. Meat shops, you have to go to restaurants. Then you can also to butcher it yourself and sell directly to final consumers. You carry your pigs when they are matured. You have your table or you have your meat shop where you slaughter, you process, or you what is it called? You smoke and sell. So this plan, you have to make it first before buying. This plan is what will help you to know which or the variety of pig that you are going to buy. So you don't have to jump your marketing aspect. Very, very important point. So now for you to even design your marketing plan, right, it has to be in a business plan. No matter how small you start, even if you are going to start with 1 pig, get your business plan ready. I keep saying this because I've started my business many years ago without a business plan. So when you don't start with a business plan, what happens? You just, anything that just comes, you do. Okay, let me go into processing pig. But that was not what you started with. Okay, let me go into, and fish is more profitable. You drop it. Get a business plan. How you want to start pig with maybe 5 pig. Then you get a business plan. The business plan, you do the estimate of how many bag of feed they will feed for 1 year, right? Of how much is vaccination, how many workers are you going to employ, how much are you paying them, cost of construction, how are you going to reach your target market, right? Everything. So you'll be able to know your financial projections. How much are you going to make if for maybe in this project between 1 year or 2 years. So this is my expertise. I help small businesses, especially in agriculture, to get a good business plan that can help them to start. Now, if for example you don't have fund yourself, but you have uncles or aunties or even partners that can inject money to the project, it is the business plan that you present to them that can give you, they will go through a business plan and see that, okay, let's invest in this project. You brought that there, let's invest in this project. How about grant opportunities? They come out every day, especially for we that are into agriculture and the livestock business. But if you don't have a business plan, they will not come and give you money because you have it in your head. So this is the number 1 document that you need. Get a business plan. You can reach out to me on WhatsApp and I will assist you on getting a customized and professional business plan for your pig farm before you start, right? So these are the key things that you need to do. You need to observe before you go into pig production. Number 1, I say you must know your market, what your market prefer and what they can pay for. If your market is for local breed of pig, you go into it, you do the local one and sell to them. You don't have to go for what you love, go for what the market love and willing to pay, right? So thank you so much for watching this video from the start to the end. All you have to do for me is to like this video, subscribe and turn on the bell icon so that anytime I drop a video you'll be notified, right? And if you have any question, consultation, inquiries, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp. That's my WhatsApp contact. You can drop your comments and I will reply you as quick as possible. So thank you so much. I remain Denison, your billionaire.